As the war in Ukraine drags on, observers are increasingly paying attention to China's efforts to increase its influence in Africa, not only in the economic field, but also through military and security cooperation across the continent. This trend could turn China into a competitor to Russia in the regional arms market. China's difference compared to Russia and other Western arms suppliers to Africa is that Beijing focuses on separate arms market shares as well as defensive security services. Burkina Faso recently became the latest country to receive Chinese ammo vehicles. This is part of a strategic equipment plan that aims to strengthen the country's security forces in their fight against jihadist insurgents. New shipment of military equipment from China, including ammo vehicles, self-propelled motors, and many types of weapons and ammunition. Notably, 6 WMA301 fire support vehicles with powerful 105mm guns and 8 CSSM-1 self-propelled motors, all manufactured by famous Chinese defense company Norinco. The acquisition of the WMA301 fire support vehicles and CSSM-1 self-propelled motors underscores Burkina Faso's commitment to modernizing its armed forces and addressing the security challenges prevalent in the region. The choice of Chinese defense technology reflects a growing trend among African nations seeking reliable and cost-effective solutions to bolster their defense capabilities. The WMA301 is an export product by Norinco as the alternative to the domestic PTL-02 fire support vehicles. These fire support vehicles saw service in different African countries with large area of plains, serving as a quick response fire support vehicles for the buyers and a fast-moving addition to their inventory. The WMA301 is in service with the Cameroon, Chad, Djibouti, Myanmar, Senegal, and possibly some other countries. These vehicles saw action during various military conflicts. The WMA301 was designed to engage ammo vehicles, buildings, field fortifications, and other targets. Sometimes this figure is referred as a assault gun or a tank destroyer. However, its main role is to provide fire support to nearby units rather than to engage enemy tanks. Its armor vehicle is simply too weak for this role. The WMA301 is based on existing technologies, thus maximally reducing its development and production costs. It uses chassis of the Type 92 ammo personnel carrier, and most of the spare parts are interchangeable. It is armed with a 105mm rifle gun, which is compatible with all standard NATO ammunition. It is worth noting that the original Chinese PTL-02 fire support vehicle has a smaller 100mm gun. The WMA301 fires APFSDS, hit, and heat rounds. It can also launch 105mm anti-tank guided missiles in the same manner as ordinary munitions. This extends the effective range to up to 5 km. Vehicle carries around 30 rounds for the main gun. fire control and observation systems of the WMA301 are rather simpler. It lacks hunter-killer capability, which is present on the most modern fire support vehicles. Secondary armament consists of a coaxial 7.62mm machine gun and roof-mounted 12.7mm machine gun. As mentioned before, this vehicle is not that effective against modern main battle tanks. However, this gun penetrates front armor of the tanks like T-55, T-62, and some other that are widespread in Africa and Southeast Asia, in the regions where these fire support vehicles are deployed. Vehicle has a welded steel armor hull and turret. On-rail protection is from 12.7mm machine gun fire. Also, it seems that vehicle is fitted with an NBC protection system and automatic fire suppression equipment. It looks like that this fire support vehicle has a crew of 5. Chassis of the WMA301 is almost identical to the Type 92 armor vehicles, and most of the parts are interchangeable. Vehicle is powered by a Dodge BF8L431F turbocharged diesel engine, developing 320 horsepower. Engine is located in the middle. It is mated to a manual gearbox with 9 forward and 1 reverse gears. 2 front pairs of gears are steerable. Vehicle is fitted with a center-type pressure regulation system, which improves mobility over difficult terrain such as sand, snow, or mud. It looks like amphibious capability is proposed as an option. In Africa, Burkina Faso is facing a worsening humanitarian and security crisis as jihadist armed groups have extended their control to around 40% of the national territory. The country's junta-led government has pursued an aggressive military campaign against the insurgents. The acquisition of new military equipment from China, which is a major economic partner of Burkina Faso, may signal the junta's intention to consolidate its power and resist external pressure for a return to constitutional order. These past few years have seen the country acquire a plethora of armored vehicles to stem the tide of the insurgency. Last August, it received a shipment of military-made isostress Phantom mine-resistant ambush protected vehicles.